It's your boy IBM Tank. We got my boy Malik Amir on here, and
Yes,
today
sir.
we felt like going a little classic for the people. You know what I mean? We felt like putting it out there what we got going on. It's starting to get serious. This is getting serious. It's becoming a full time job. I be hitting my boy up like, man, what we doing? What we doing, man? So I sent you an invite to the YouTube link so we can go and get the YouTube lesson. I sent it through your Facebook. So
Let me check
yeah.
that out in a minute and see what's
So
up.
I
There we
always want
go.
to give a shout out to my people, give a shout out to the fans, let y'all know that I love y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. From beginning to the end, from hell and back until we get this $1 million bag. It's just my personal thing. You know, my boy got a family, so he can't be going to hell and Death Valley and all that coming back.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Unless he come back with a bag, I think, she might be down. She might be down with it, boy, coming back with a bag. There we go. Let's add my boy
Probably,
to YouTube.
probably not.
There we go. There we go. Let's hit the YouTube live link. Let's do it. All right. So we are going live on YouTube. First thing we definitely want to get into today, like we always do, something that we always gonna promote is never gonna stop. You already know what I'm gonna bring up. We promoting health. That's a big thing. Promoting health. We always gonna promote health on a guy's blueprint because it's a show made for guys by guys. First thing we want to tap in with fitness tips. Malik, I know you got a couple of fitness tips, man. I seen you knock a couple people out in the boxing shit. What can you give to the people for fitness tips?
Well, African American, we struggle uh disappointingly in high numbers with heart high blood pressure. That's a common killer in our community. I'm pretty sure we are familiar with it, whether we got a family member, somebody who we lost due to heart issues, heart failure. I always promote cardio, whether that's doing calisthenic workouts, regular push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, running. Running is a big one. If you're not a big runner, jump roping. Jump roping is actually a little bit better than running to a certain extent, right? So we
Right.
want to get that heart going. We want to get that heart going. We want to keep that heart rate at a normal level. We want to cut out fatty foods, greasy foods, alcohol. It's really no need for it, especially to the extent that we have in our community where it's pretty much a part of the culture.
Right. And you know what? I can agree with you on that. We agree on a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna agree with you on it. That's pretty big, bro. You know what I mean? We do emphasize on a lot of stuff that's not healthy, but somehow we make it like a routine in our daily lives to do that. You see what I mean? Me personally, I smoke and drink, but I also know that it's important to go exercise. I go play ball. I go do a couple jumping jacks, a couple, a whole workout routine. It's my own personal routine that fitted and specialized for me. You know, and going into that, that definitely plays a big part on your mental health, bro. Are you thinking straight? Or is your mind sharp? Are you getting at least 8 hours of sleep? Those things are very important. You can't be going around town doing all of this stuff every day without even going to bed. Some people don't go to bed. They only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and they look terrible. You want to hit on
Right,
that?
right. Yeah, that's something most definitely I want to talk on. You can't really expect to be a functioning person in society, whether it's a job you're doing, whether you're an athlete in a sport, no matter even whether it's a blue collar job, white collar job, whether you behind the desk or you out here in the field. you're gonna need mental sharpness to get anything done in any type of effective way. So be sure to get that rest.
Everybody listen up, man. We ain't gonna just be on here dropping jewels for y'all if y'all not gonna listen. Look at the brother. Look at the brothers. Look at both of us. Like y'all better listen, man. I can understand that we weren't here talking about nothing, but we talking about something that can benefit your survival and your family's survival. You know, that's a big thing. Like I hit on earlier, personal hygiene is a big thing too. If you're going around people and they might not tell you, but you get that idea like, man, either your breath might be bad, your body odor, you might have a body odor, you know, it could be anything, but people are going to let you know and you're going to know when you come around or when you stop getting invited to things because of your personal hygiene. How often are you changing your toothbrush? You should change your toothbrush personally like every 2 months if you ask me. That's just me personally. I don't go 6 months with the same toothbrush. That's not me. I don't know about Malik. You know, he got his own thing going.
Yeah, that
Um,
thing most definitely ought to be changed out. Not no 6 months. That's like two toothbrushes a year. That's crazy work. That's
365 days.
crazy work. Two toothbrushes. Like what?
Some
No.
people got to say their bread though,
That
man. Some people got to say their bread.
Well, they can most definitely pay the $2, that you'll use on the scratch off ticket, that you'll use down there on the Popeye sandwich to goddamn get you a bundle of toothbrushes. Goddamn, they
Okay.
come in packs, man. I get you two, 5 packs that'll hold you down, you know what I'm saying, for the year.
Right, right.
You gotta do better. Gotta do better.
And at the time that we giving out all this game, we also want to thank everybody for the love and support. Every show, every episode, we got like 15 episodes where we just thanking everybody for the love and support. Everybody who watch, you know, we can drop something and get over 500 views, just me and my guy by ourselves. So when we start getting 500 million and we don't be able to respond or let y'all know how we feel, just know that we are very aware and we do, um, recognize, we do recognize what y'all doing. Um, so let's hit on the next topic really quick. I think everybody got on that health promoting thing. Um, the next topic I definitely want to hit on is breaking news. I want to say this personally. I don't know him, but I know of his work. I want to say rest in peace to George Foreman. You know, especially with Malik having some type of boxing background, with me not having no boxing background. We know who he is, and we know that the work that he put in. And when he came into that boxing world, he was terrifying people. You know, Big George. That's how we know him forever. You know, rest in peace to him.
Um, I think before Bernard Hopkins won the championship, close to 50 years old, you had your boy George Foreman, oldest heavyweight champion all time, still to this day, oldest champion, second oldest champion all time.
Mm,
Um, man, when you talking about terrifying people, like Tank was saying, boy, I had heard a story. I forget where it was. I think it was on Sports Center or something. It said, uh, I guess one of the little news commentators he was talking about. Oh yeah, when I was younger, we was watching the Muhammad Ali fight. We stayed up all night to watch the Muhammad Ali fight, Rumble in the Jungle, and he was talking about how his pops was shedding real life tears. Like, hey man, I think Ali might die tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of fear that man had, boy. Like, boy, they thought he was gonna kill Ali that night. A lot of
right.
people did. They thought he was gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show, uh, the presence he had in the boxing world. Um, yeah, RP to the big man.
definitely want to recognize his work that he put in and everything that he gave to this boxing community. You know, I'm not a boxer, but I'm well aware of what's going on in that community. Um, from the losses to the wins to the injuries to the deaths, we tapped in with it. So like we said, shout out to George Foreman. I love the George Foreman grill. I personally don't own one, but yeah, my mom had one. So yeah, we invested in that. You know, made some damn good burgers. Shout out to George Foreman on that George Foreman grill.
Yeah, that most definitely was a big bag for that man. Most definitely, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah,
always
he
gonna
got a
make a
big bag off that
you,
grill for sure.
you always gonna make a big bag, G. Once you get good at something and they pay you off and you gonna invest in it, you always gonna get a big bag. What the fuck do George Foreman know about grills? What do Lady Gaga know about cameras? She the creative director for Polaroid. What does she know about cameras? She better stick to making music. You know, you're supposed to get in that bag. Anyways, I definitely want to hit on the news on the celebrities right now. We got a couple minutes to go over that. I brought it up earlier on the show. I'm gonna bring it up again. So the Breakfast Club had an incident with Just Hilarious in London, and they getting into some type of beef on the radio. You know, which is crazy. I don't know if they fighting over airtime or is something eternally going on with what they got going on, but that's pretty big, man. Like, what's up with these radio hosts, man? Like, is it so much beef in our community where we can't even sit down and talk like this on the radio, bro, without having to try and take some type of credit for what the next person is doing? Can you elaborate on that? Hey, I think your mic is on mute right now.
Yeah, I just think it's
Oh, there it is.
one of those behind the scene politics of the radio world. If I'm not mistaken, Just Hilarious was recently pregnant and had to leave from the show, and then a new host was added in, and phew, I'm just about as lost as you is. Like, what the hell happened, to Hilarious on the show? You
Yeah,
know, it's a decent show, but
I like the show.
oh
I
yeah,
love Breakfast
okay,
Club. Yeah,
bet. Saying that I'm just kind of as lost as everybody else as far as what's going on with the Breakfast Club situation. You know, Breakfast Club kind of been under with the scam. They said Charlemagne. You know, he always controversial.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's
agree.
it's part of the culture for sure. But I
Charlemagne
feel
is a
like a
great
weird
interviewer.
dynamic change happening in the media world for sure.
Charlemagne is a great interviewer. And journalist. I'm only say that because he's going to ask those questions nobody else is going to ask. You know, straight up, you could be sitting beside him and he's going to ask those questions. You know, things that will probably get you punched in the face. Uh, he's going to go that far.
Yeah, he fair. He fair. He asked the right question. Yeah, I could agree.
Yeah, hey, but those compilations that they make when they when they put all this stuff together, and then you be like, damn, I just say Charlemagne asked people a lot of
I remember like
crazy
Nelly
questions.
said, that nigga Nelly said, I got keep retainers for niggas like you.
Speaking of Nelly, he just came out. Him and Sexy Red are cousins, so I guess they putting on for St. Louis right now. Shout out to Nelly. Shout out to Sexy Red. They putting on for St. Louis right now. They got the game on lock.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I feel like sometimes he could troll too much, you know what I'm saying? But it just be one of those things.
So this is another big thing for me. In what city and what town has the best
Somebody
food?
calling me right now, like, what's on there?
Go ahead, go ahead. I got
I
you.
think this little bro right here. I most definitely
Okay.
want to shout out little bro.
Yeah. So what city and what town has the best food? Is it Milwaukee? Is it Texas? Is it Arkansas? Is it California? Because I've been seeing a lot of stuff, in Memphis with that barbecue. I won a lot of championships off of that, and that's pretty big. That's yeah. Is it Arizona? They got that heat out there, and it's almost summertime. So whenever I need to go to Arizona, I'm definitely gonna go through there and see what kind of food they got. Oklahoma got some good stuff. Like, man, I'm just down to eat. So I need all of the commenters and subscribers to let me know what town, city, state, boondocks has the best food. I'm down. Let's bring my brother back, man. You got any places that you want to put the people on as far as food?
Man, I am going to always put in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, uh, East Atlanta, West Atlanta, uh, Texas, Dallas. I didn't ate food from Fort Worth. I didn't been to South Carolina. It's a lot of decent places, and I'm not gonna speak too much on the city because don't get me wrong, I ain't been everywhere yet. But
Right.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin is a sleeper place for the foods. Ask your boy, what's the boy that not the boy, but the young man or the man that react to the food and stuff. What's
You
bro
talking about that?
name?
You talking about that black guy who always be acting weird when he do that shit?
Keith Lee or something or Keith. Well, I don't know. He had a little issue with Taraji P during one of the award shows or something like that. Yeah, that brother,
You,
he most definitely shouted out the city, you know.
you might have to fill us in on that. I ain't too familiar with that one.
Oh damn. Yeah, I forget myself, but I know it was a situation where it was a award show and you know how during award shows sometimes they have crack on the crowd, you know, throw a little hot one at somebody in the crowd, you know, just to kind of keep the energy afloat in you know the room or whatever, or promote certain people, whatever.
Right.
But you know, he a known TikTok content creator, you know, when it comes to trying out foods and giving reviews and stuff like that. But apparently Taraji, she said something along the lines like, "Oh, is that August Alsina or something like that?" You know what I'm saying? Because I guess they favor in some type of way. I don't know, but he ain't like that at all, and you could tell he, you know, he had a little sad face or mad face, I should say. Uh, I found out bro fight and shit. This dude do whole MMA.
mm.
So yeah,
And
you know he kind of was on like I ain't fucking with that right now. He playing with me and shit.
hey, I'll be the same way, man. I'll be the same way. Um, let's go ahead and let these people know what's up, man. With the NBA, that's my favorite thing. The NBA. Let's go and hit on that real quick. I don't know what's been going on in the NBA world, man. Um, there's a lot of controversial things going on in the NBA as well with this that Luca trade. That I think that played a big hand in the Mavericks, like their downfall, because that's what they're doing right now. They suffering from injuries. They just can't get it rolling right now, bro. And they got a good
Yeah,
lineup.
man. Yeah, yeah. No, this whole season is got you know garbage right now for Dallas, man. They already thinking about what they finna do at the off season and all that. You know,
And they
they
already
already
that
getting ready
far
for that shit.
ahead.
Yeah, because you
they
know I
already,
believe what the All Star game happened what a couple weeks, a month ago. Shit, it's about to be playoffs in a minute. They done.
oh yeah,
They
and
ain't
you
gonna be
already
in
know what I'm waiting
contention.
to see.
What you waiting to see?
Come on, man. I'm waiting to see that boy come out there. That man come out there and man put that hurting on some of these guys. You know, LeBron gone.
LeBron, once he come
Oh,
back from
you
injury,
know, bro. Yeah, LeBron, man. If I ain't wrong, they still second in the
yeah,
West, right?
no, no, they not second in the West. I believe they dropped to fourth or fifth. Let's check out the standings before I get to talking.
Yeah, we
You
could
know, we
bring up
got
the
to be right and
standings.
exact.
Let's see who they played.
Let's see.
So, as of last night games,
Yeah, we in fourth place in the West.
so what they lost? How many games did they lose since then? Maybe like 2 games, 3 games, something like that.
I believe 3 games since the injury. They had lost to the Nets, lost to the Bucks. Then I think they beat the
Hey,
Suns, beat the Denver Nuggets, and lost to the Bucks again.
okay.
So yeah, man.
Shout out to the guy on the stream, man. Happy birthday on YouTube. Happy birthday. It's his birthday. I'm gonna pin it on the thing really quick. Happy birthday, man. Hope he gets some birthday gifts or something like that. Um, One thing I can tell you, Friday night hoops. The Magic beat the Wizards 120 to 105. The Rockets beat the Heats 109 to 98. The Timberwolves dominated the Pelicans 134 to 93. That's kind of crazy.
Belt
The
to
Thunder. You said
ass.
you said who?
I said belt to ass.
I thought you said the Pelicans ass.
Nah,
Um,
they alright, but you know.
the Thunder slapped up the Hornets 141 to 106. Like the scoring in some of these games are so OP, or is it because it's about to be playoff season and they need to step up? You know, and a lot of these guys are trying to
Yeah,
play at a high level.
yeah. A lot of the times it got to do with a lot of people they want to make sure their mechanics right, so they going playoff basketball mode already in a sense. And then you have other circumstances where teams is tanking, trying to get a high draft pick. So, they
Hmm.
ain't really even putting up much of a fight, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I was gonna say how you feel about the games tomorrow. We got the Lakers, our team right now, going up against the Bulls
I'm
tomorrow
taking the
night.
Lakers. I'm taking the Lakers. I'm taking LeBron. It don't matter what. Oh, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub on the YouTube. Appreciate it, man. We got 151 subscribers because of you now. So, with the NBA, I'm taking LeBron, man. Like I said earlier, he can go back to Cleveland. I'm going. He can go back to Miami. I'm going. He can go to the Knicks. I'm going. You know what I mean? I I think that they're gonna win, bro. For sure. They're gonna beat the Bulls. Let's. What's the Bulls' record? Do they even have a good record this year? What's the Bulls' record?
Uh, shoot. If I'm not mistaken, the Bulls, they are. Damn, I gotta bring up the whole little standings again. But I think they may not even be in the playoff
You want to bring up
in
the
the
standings
East.
on the
Yeah,
main?
y'all gonna say my shit kind of tweaking right now.
Yeah, we ain't in no rush, man. Jalen Brown for the Celtics might be out for at least 2 games to a knee injury. So if anybody going for the Celtics, fall back.
Going defending champs, I know somebody is.
Oh yeah, man. They're defending champs don't mean anything sometimes, man. Because Giannis came and won the ring. Did they defend that bit? He won that bit out of nowhere.
Shoot. I'm gonna say who you think coming out the East then? If it ain't, what I'm saying, the Bucks, that's the only, team I'm going for out the East.
I'm gonna go with the Celtics again. I'll go with the Celtics again. You know what I mean? Like I do recognize their work. I do recognize Jason Tatum's work ethic, especially on and off the court. I wish the Celtics would have never got rid of either Isaiah Thomas or Terry Rozier. I think either one of those guys played a huge part in their NBA season career with the Celtics. That's just my personal opinion. Anybody else can feel
Right,
different. Um,
right.
so
I was gonna say, did you see what Stephen A had to say about Jason Tatum? And no,
no,
no, no, no, not Jason Tatum, but he had something to say about Jalen Brown.
what
So
what he
apparently,
what he say?
right? So like apparently they was talking about how he too smart for the NBA, and that's kind of why what I'm saying he been kind of getting blackballed with endorsements and stuff like that. Cause the brother actually is a genius. If I'm not mistaken, he involved with MIT. He got he got all his little masters in certain stuff. I really want to pull that up to just to kind of be more.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up on the screen for everybody, so everybody can see it. Um, we're definitely going to hit out the layout really quick, so everybody can see that. There we go.
Yeah, Jalen Brown, my brother, he most definitely.
Yeah, Papito, what's up, man? 1738. What's up, man? Tanner, thanks for the likes and comments, man, on the YouTube, man. We down. Shout out to everybody who on the YouTube right now. Um, everybody should appreciate for the sub. Remy, what's up, man? Everybody should go join our stream yard really quick. Let me pull it up on the screen for you. Let me know when you're
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. Y'all can actually join the show if y'all want to.
Yeah, y'all could join the show too. Let's get a link out. Let's see if we can get a link out. Okay, so we got hello. I represent white man who want beautiful black queens.
Oh yeah, we
Shout out
need
to
him in the chat right now.
him. let
We
me let
need
me
him.
pin that
We
really
need him
quick.
in it. Yeah, we need him in there.
Yeah, he's a
Uh,
good guy. Somebody else said Tanner said I'm smoking that Betty Wap Bednar. Man, you better watch out for the cops, my boy. I don't be promoting all that.
look like we got you know, some people up in here, some interesting people up in here.
Oh yeah, they interesting around 11 o'clock, man. And we down. Guess what? We down.
What they
We
say,
down.
the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Look at that.
Tanner, we support music. We support music. We support health. We support whatever it is that you trying to do in life. If you just let one of us know, we'll promote it, and hopefully you get to wherever you go. Um, whoever this is, Gario is me.
Oh yeah,
Yahoo.
right quick, right, just to kind of bring up Negrito, Negario.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to bring up
I hope that's a
the
black man.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, but let's get back to Jalen Brown. Because I really feel like he is honestly the backbone of the Celtics. Um,
Roxy, how you doing? What's up? We
his ass
doing
be
good.
defend. His ass be holding D'ing up some of the best players on the opposing side. Begin to his accomplishments outside of basketball. This brother, a social justice advocate, and you know how I feel about any black man that's willing to put themselves out there for social change,
Right.
social progress for us. Um, the brother then gave talks at Harvard and MIT, some of the top two universities on the planet, pursuing interests in Spanish, history, finance, tech, meditation, philosophy. Like the brother is busy out here, man.
Who we talking about again? Who we talking about again? Jason Tatum?
No, that's the thing. Jason Tatum, he kind of like the cover boy of the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? He nice and on playing basketball, uh, all that. But when you really watch the game, Jalen Brown is the one that's actually winning it for him. If I'm not mistaken, he actually was the Finals MVP when the Celtics won the championship. So
Yeah, you
yeah,
right.
I'm talking about the Finals MVP.
Shout out to Slowpoke Shots on the YouTube stream. He said, "You gentlemen look very dapper tonight." Shout out to him. Shout out to Roxy. She said we can call her Hunter. And Tanner said Kyrie is sadly washed as well. I told you, Malik, it's coming up slowly. Hey, don't
That's
get him
crazy.
started, y'all.
That's
Do not get him
crazy.
started.
That's crazy. We would even
Hey,
say that.
bro, I told you before. Like, bro, Kyrie is just like, bro, you know what I
He
mean?
got injured. Let's be
Bro,
fair.
he get injured
Kyrie
every team he
injured.
go to.
He
That's
got
the argument.
injured. The brother then tore his Achilles. Went out there just like his mentor. We can't forget. His mentor was Kobe Bryant.
He
RP.
never played. Kobe wasn't gonna play on no team with no Kyrie. Kobe
No,
wasn't
whether
gonna
they
do that.
played on the same team or not don't matter. What matter is that outside the basketball court, Kyrie can call Kobe and be like, "Oh yeah, what's good? You know what I'm saying, big bro? What you think
Plenty,
of what
plenty of people can do that, bro. Because Jason Tatum used to train very close to Kobe as well.
he
And guess
trained with
what?
Kobe, but I don't
Guess
think he was
what?
doing no late night phone calls though. You
Man,
know, we talking
man,
about
you can't.
Kobe now.
We can't say that. We can't say that because Jason Tatum got a ring from that by himself without
You said
Kyrie.
he got a what?
And Jason
Jalen
Tatum
Brown
got a
got the
ring.
ring.
Man,
Jalen
Rocky
Brown
said
got the
on my
ring.
mom's phone. Zeke Hobson said we FBI agents. Shout out to him, man. We ain't the
No, ain't
feds.
no shout out to him. Most definitely. Zeke. His name's Zeke Hobson. Oh, that's kind of sus. He ain't got a photo. He most definitely a bot.
It's YouTube, right? It's YouTube.
He
Uh,
most definitely a bot.
we
You know we
definitely
gotta
love
interact
the,
with everybody.
we definitely love the YouTube comments. We love the fans. Thank you, Hunter or Roxy, whichever one you want to be called. We definitely down. Um, he told me stop looking at me. It's going crazy on the comment. But anyways, back to
Anyways, yeah,
this.
let's get back to the
Jason
show, man.
Tatum got a ring off of that, bro. And don't forget, he did train with Kobe a lot,
He
and it
trained
showed.
also with Kyrie in the show.
Man, it don't matter because they was on the same team and they didn't win anything. Don't forget that.
No,
And
they
when
was
Kyrie,
actually
hold on,
in the Eastern Conference Finals
man, man,
in his
Kyrie,
rookie year playing
man,
alongside Kyrie. And if Kyrie ain't get injured, our boy LeBron James wouldn't have had went on and got swept.
man, Kyrie got injured on everybody's team. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to get to you. That's the problem.
But is he
Brooklyn, the Cleveland. It was no point in him going to the Celtics because Isaiah Thomas just took them to the playoffs the year before. So why go to the Celtics, Kyrie? Kyrie, if you want to be the man, you should have went to the Knicks, where there's nobody, and you could do whatever you want to. You can throw the ball half court, full court. Nobody
is
say
not
anything.
dude, is we not gonna sit here and act like okay, Luca most definitely balled out last year. But
Luca been balling out since he came in
hold
the
on,
league.
wait a minute, right?
I'm listening.
Luca kind of, you know, he balled out in the finals. I'll give him that. Kyrie lost to his former team in the finals, right?
Kyrie lost to a lot of people. G, I ain't gonna.
Man,
You know how
listen,
I
we
feel.
no Kyrie slander will be done while I'm on the show.
Hey, Roxy going in. Roxy Hunter going in. Hold on. Let's see what Francisco Durant said. If LeBron is able to get his sixth ring, he will have something over Jordan. Jordan's never run a championship in the West. We can dig it. I can dig that, Francisco. I can dig it. Roxy said FBI open up. Um, we also want to, thank everybody for the love and support, and also under our accomplishments, man. We didn't hit over 2,000 views on our show, A Guy's Blueprint. So if you want to come on the show, we can bring you on the show really quick. We can. I'm pretty sure I can send you a link, or either my brother send you a link, and we can bring y'all on the show so we can hear y'all opinions. So if you want to come on the show really quick so we can hear your opinion, we need you to drop a thumbs up. We're not going to do it for free. So if you got cash out, I need you to drop the cash out and send $5, man, so we can bring y'all on the show. So we can have your
Honest
views and
opinion.
opinions on this. Tanner said Trey Young looks solid. Shout out to Trey Young, Ice Trey. I remember when The Last Dance came out, and I got a text message from my phone. It was supposed to be Trey Young, but that was kind of crazy. The, Pro DJ Mike. The show is called Guys Blueprint. It's made by guys for guys. But we not Xing out women. We love to have women come on and hear their opinions and views on things. But today, guess what? I want to hit everybody with a quick hip hop trivia question. That's my hip hop trivia question. Finish the lyrics. Fofos I'm tipping, wood grain I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint dripping. We gonna give the chat time to figure out who lyrics that is. No Google, no YouTube, no MySpace, no X, no Twitter,
God damn
no
it! If you
nothing.
get it right, you might be able to get on the channel for free.
Yeah, you get it right. We can bring you on the show really quick. We got 7 viewers on here. We
Shout
need
you
y'all to
out.
finish
We
the
doing
lyrics.
free. We give you a promo. God damn it, we feeling nice today.
Fofos I'm tipping, wood grain I'm gripping. Catch me lane switching with the paint drip. So we it look like we got somebody winning, man. We look like we got somebody winning. Let's bring is this money get what he say? What's his name right here? Money
That boy
get.
said money get. He about that
Let's
bag.
let's bring money get on the show, man. Money get we need you to tap in with one of us really quick so we can send you a link and bring you on here really quick to congratulate you because we do recognize greatness and we give credit to where greatness is due. That was the hip hop trivia question of today. Um, Tune in for tomorrow for the next one. So we got probably about another 10 minutes to hang out with y'all. He said he's seen it. It's live. He said, "Man, what the fuck? Y'all know y'all ain't no philosophers."
I ain't gonna lie, brother. You see what's behind me?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I think on my see he don't see the StreamYard title. I'm a student historian, it kind of run in the blood.
Oh yeah.
Uh
We are on
yeah.
StreamYard, and we should probably drop that link in the bottom of this YouTube really quick, um, so people are able to join and come in. Malik, can you drop that YouTube link in the bottom on YouTube? Copy the link that I sent to you on Facebook, and just drop it in the YouTube bottom part really quick, and we'll have a guest waiting in backstage. So when we're ready to bring you on to hear your opinions and views, we'll bring you on. Roxy, we know your name is Hunter. You keep saying it. Thank you though. So we don't mess up your name. Shout out to Hunter, Roxy. Uh, Shout out to Money to Goat. I mean Money Get, Mr. Mitz. Like I'm glad that y'all up with us. But we also want to bring y'all on the show. So we're gonna drop the link in the bottom. Whenever Malik drops it, I'll pin it. So if you click that link, you can just wait backstage until we bring you on the show. We'd love to have you on.
I ain't gonna lie.
Um,
I'm working on it, working on it.
Go ahead. DJ Mike said, pro DJ Mike, if you have any good singers, want to hear them for my lyrics.
What
Uh,
you do, music or something?
I think he doing music, man. Shout out to him for doing the music, man. Our YouTube chat is blowing up. We're grateful for that. But we need to get a guest on this stream, y'all, really quick. Who's coming on, man? Who coming on?
You know what's funny, brother? I'm not able to actually write anything in the chat because I don't think I'm labeled as a moderator.
Let's see. Let's see. We can fix that really quick. Who knows how to um who knows how to set somebody as a moderator on um oh.
There we go. There
I
we
should
go.
go to your name. I should go to your name and then make you a moderator. Let's see. Let's unpin this. Unpin. Then go here. Oh, he's a music producer. Oh, Zen Glitch said, I love y'all outfits, man. Shout out to Zen. Shout out to him, man. Appreciate it for that love, man, on these outfits, man. I had to make that man put this outfit on, man. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to wear a t-shirt. I
Yeah,
said,
I
not
most
on this
definitely
show.
was gonna yeah.
Not on this show. You ain't wearing no t-shirt.
Yeah, but you know, we most definitely gotta do our grown man thing sometimes.
Uh, I'm trying to
Wear
figure
all
out
all-
how to take my name, please, to Stargarika Devi.
that's
Not sure.
somebody from overseas. Shout out to everybody globally. Cause that's most definitely somebody from overseas.
Yeah, shout out to the foreigners, man. I love y'all sometimes, but sometimes y'all get on my nerves. Shout out to the foreigners.
Mm, I wanna say I need me a little 15 real quick.
Hey Malik, drop a comment. Can you drop a comment really quick in the chat
That's the
on
thing.
YouTube?
Nope.
I don't know why you can't drop one, but I got everybody else that can drop it. Somebody said this is obviously AI. Man, we real people. We real people, bro. You know. Shout out to you. You may be an AI. You might be a robot trying to.
Yeah, we most definitely got some bots in the chat, but you know that's what come with it.
Let me hit on the politics real quick. I definitely need to hit on the politics real quick. That's a big thing for me. What's going on in the world with that? Let's see if I can bring him. Let's see if I can bring brother Malik back. Rest in peace to George Foreman. Yeah. Oh, he said he's from India. I like Indian food. I had Indian food one time, and that was the only time I'll have it because you know why. You know, it burned my stomach, man. It was really good, but it burned my stomach, man. Like I was on the toilet for maybe like, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 hours, man, trying to digest that Indian food. Digest that Indian food, man. It burns right through you. So with the world news, I don't know if everybody knows or not, but there's been a ceasefire in Gaza. Shout out from Texas, man. Love Texas. Somebody said the Americans are soft. Sometimes we soft, but come to America. It's 350 million Americans, man, and we got, guns bigger than your body. So um, we ready to go to war with whoever. So in the world news, Gaza has a ceasefire going on right now with Israel, but also I seen that Ukraine possibly attacked uh, a specific location during the ceasefire. So that's not that's not pretty good, man, especially during a ceasefire. Another big thing that I do want to bring up is Trump is changing a lot of laws. Trump
What's
is
good
changing,
with it?
Trump is changing hella laws really fast. Is this something we need to be aware of, or is this something that is benefiting us as Americans? Well, majority of the Republicans, which I'm a Republican. You know, what about you, Malik? Man, how do you feel on that? As far as just what Trump is doing, signing all these new laws really fast.
Sure, I feel like he said he doing what he said he was. He cleaning out the swamp. It's been a lot of infighting behind the scenes in our country, but unfortunately it's been kind of messed up for too long, and I feel like he doing an honest attempt with trying to probably clean some things up. Obviously he's a controversial guy. You know, he gonna say some things that's out of whack. He gonna do some things that's out of whack. Um,
Mhm.
this comment he made recently about, I think Muslims hate us, the United States. I think he meant to speak on, and for everybody who don't know, I am Muslim. You can see up top right there, my representation or my,
Right,
thing. But that's beside the point. Donald Trump, I feel like is talking about majority of the foreign Muslims that's coming into the country that I think he have more of a worry about. But I feel like certain people who don't know no better, they can take that out of context and get to looking at the Muslims inside the country. Black Muslims, the ones who are already here, kind of with a
right,
side eye. All type of little mess can come from that. We know what happened after 9/11, how we was getting treated. So but outside of that, I
right.
agree with
One thing
us.
I can say, you talking about 9/11, how we got treated? No, we got treated fairly doing that because black folks ain't had shit to do with that. That was more on. At least I can go somewhere and set a backpack down and nobody, be looking at me when I leave it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
look, that's
it's
that's
just
you.
only a
You
certain
asking
group
me
of
for
people that we have to watch.
even though I am at the end of the day, I am black. Like Malcolm said, I'm black before I'm Muslim, right?
Mhm.
Um, by default though, I'm still Muslim, so I lived that experience also. I remember going to this Islamic school and having what I'm saying, a white man outside with signs, what I'm saying, yelling racial epithets and kind of causing a hindrance in front of a school. What I'm
Right?
saying, I seen that with my own eyes. What I'm saying, so some people just don't know better. What I'm saying, that's why here at the Guys Blueprint, we most definitely supporting for people to study up, man. Get you a book, read a book sometimes, what I'm saying? Look into different topics, what I'm saying? Actually do the research also, what I'm saying? Don't just speak it from your, yeah,
Oh yeah.
don't
Thank,
speak
thank
from
my
your
bad.
backside.
Thank you for the YouTube. The YouTube is going up. Somebody said I seen that Russia and Ukraine back at it, but I thought it was a ceasefire. They're back at it as well. Cool, bro. Keeping in touch. Good luck. Thanks. Have a nice day. DJ Mike, shout out to him. Also seeing that Trump is revoking protection for over 530,000 Cuban, Haitian, and migrants.
Mm.
He's not BSing, bro, when he's talking about sending these people back. He's not BSing.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't got nothing against people, but we do got to be strategic, especially, and I'm talking to our community now. Things haven't really been the best for us since the 60s. So what we
Right?
want to do is we want to think with a competitive mindset because that's what these other groups is doing. And if you got all of these people coming in and basically taking opportunities
No.
away, at that point, then it could just most definitely be a bad thing in the long term for our children and stuff, of our community.
Right. The
I was
only
gonna say
thing.
though,
Go
I
ahead.
got I gotta get out of here though. I hate to do it. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. For a lot of people don't know, I do work, what I'm saying, 9 to 5 job too. So this thing around the clock for me. I got my
Right.
brother here, my cousin here. We most definitely celebrate my brother getting off probation. It's always good to see a black man finish they do to the society, and it's a good thing, and he getting us another chance at life. He got the opportunity to have the charges revoked from his record. So it's new
Mm.
beginnings, and I'm finna celebrate with him. Um, Everybody like, share, subscribe. It's free. YouTube, we gonna get it together to where we able to connect the StreamYard to the YouTube so you guys can join in as guests.
Right.
Unfortunately, there is a small charge because we just can't have anybody coming on. What I'm saying? We will be doing screening also before people just can jump on. Um, you know, this the guy's blueprint. This Malik Amir. I'm out. I'm gonna leave it to the host.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all already know how I get down, man. Let's touch on something really quick. We always want to thank everybody for the love. We always want to thank everybody for the support on the show. Uh, we want to let everybody know that it does take little money just to keep the lights on, so we can make this content for you, bro. So it's it's not free, but we do take the time out of our days to come on here and show the love and support to everybody who drop comments, send stars, send cash apps, comment, like, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Bruh, you trolling. You trolling, bro. You better stop trolling. Um, I'm always down to support whatever it is you whatever it is that you do. It can be music. It could be music videos. Like you could be an architect. You could be a realtor. You can be you can make burgers or whatever it is that you do. We're down to bring you on this show so you can get a name for yourself and put whatever it is you doing in front of people. And with that being said, man, we're gonna get off of the live stream and we're gonna hope everybody have a great weekend. We'll be back Saturday morning to do another episode, bro. Like we super down. So we want to give a shout out to everybody who watched the whole episode, everybody who sent the cash apps, everybody who tried to get on the show until we get this link thing fixed or whatever it is. We thank for the love, support, all of that important shit, man. And we're gonna get up